It's time for the VIC Video News Crime Watch for the week ending December 23rd. A 23-year-old Guyanese man was murdered on Wednesday in what his family believes was a planned execution. Sabutaru Singh, his relatives say, was put on a hit list, and they fear that other members of the family are also targeted for assassination. Singh, a carpenter and vendor from East Bank, Demerara, was fatally stabbed in Georgetown on Wednesday night. His mother, Shirun Mohammed, told reporters from local publication Guyana Newsroom that she received a phone call in early October informing that she, her husband, son, and daughter-in-law were on a list of people marked for death. She never reported the call to police, she says, but shared the information with her husband and children. Mohammed also disclosed that her son had received death threats after appearing in court last month on charges of simple larceny connected to a massive gold heist in East Coast Demerara between December 2021 and January 2022. On November 19th, Singh was at home when he was shot in the buttocks by an unknown assailant. His mother insisted that Singh was innocent of the charges before him, asserting that he was only listed as a suspect because of his association with Balunoth and Satrohan Sigobin, who were both charged and remanded to prison for the robbery. The Sigobins were reportedly hired by gold dealer Bibi Goberdan to repair her home in Mahaika when they reportedly stumbled on 1,000 ounces of raw gold. The men reportedly stole the gold and went on a shopping spree. Investigators seized 7 vehicles that were bought following the robbery and salvaged $6 million in cash in local currency and at least 28 ounces of the stolen gold. A religious community in Jamaica is grieving after their pastor was shot and killed close to his home in Portmore. Pastor Linval Lewis of the Spanish Town Tabernacle and Greater Portmore Tabernacle was reportedly ambushed while he and other family members were driving from their house. The gunman opened fire, hitting Lewis several times, after which the pastor lost control of his vehicle, swerving off the road and coming to a stop in a stand of trees just meters from his residence. He was rushed to hospital but died while receiving treatment for his injuries. The Jamaica Umbrella Group of Churches has since voiced concerns about the prevalence of criminal activity across the country. The group called it disheartening to see someone who gave selfless service be so brutally murdered. The JUGC urged anyone with information to come forward as it lamented what it called the culture of violence in Jamaica. A teacher and security guard at a primary school in Trinidad are facing sexual assault charges after allegedly raping 2 students. The 12-year-old girls say that they were raped on the school compound between September 1st and November 3rd, the date on which the principal of the private school reported the matter to police. They were also allegedly raped off campus at a location in the community of Malabar. The female teacher, aged 46, and the 35-year-old male security guard are jointly charged with sexual penetration and 1 count of trafficking a minor for sexual exploitation. The teacher also reportedly faces 9 additional charges, including sexual penetration, causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity, 1 count, and trafficking of a minor for the purpose of sexual exploitation. The security guard was also charged with 1 count of sexual penetration of both girls. Police investigations into the abuse of the 2 12-year-olds reportedly uncovered a sexual exploitation ring involving minors. The pair were denied bail when they appeared in court on Wednesday and will reappear in mid-January. Assistant Police Commissioner in the TTPS Criminal Division, Sharon Cooper, who is spearheading the investigation, says she hoped the charges would encourage any potential additional victims to come forward. Trinidad's Education Minister, Nyan Gadsby-Dolly, issued a statement condemning, quote, all forms of abuse, saying she expects the pair will be thoroughly punished if found guilty. Another robbery attempt on a yacht on Friday makes the 3rd incident of that nature in Cumberland Bay in St. Vincent for the month. A burglar allegedly attempted to rob a catamaran on December 16th using an open escape hatch, but the thieves' plans were foiled when the owners returned early. In the previous 2 incidents, 1 dinghy, cash, credit cards, a laptop, a navigation tablet, passports, and other documents were stolen from a catamaran in Cumberland Bay on December 1st, while a second yacht was robbed of cash and electronics on that same day. St. Vincent's Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, said that the government is embarking on strategies to deal with the rise in yacht-related crimes. According to Gonsalves, the Coast Guard base on Beckway has been reinforced, and there is increased police patrol in docking areas around the country.